Hi, Squiddies. Today, let's talk about something we all need in life: motivation. It's that inner drive that pushes us to chase our dreams, work hard, and keep going even when things get tough. Whether you're a student, a professional, or anyone trying to improve, motivation helps us stay focused and achieve our goals. So, let's explore what motivation really means and how we can build it in our daily lives. 1. Wherever the art of medicine is loved, there is also a love of humanity. 2. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. 3. Let the young know they will never find a more interesting, more instructive book than the patient himself. 4. To cure sometimes, to relieve often, to comfort always. 5. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. 6. Doctors are always working to preserve life until they're sure it's time to save the dignity of death. 7. Not all angels have wings, some wear white coats. 8. The doctor of the future will give no medicine, but will interest his patients in the care of the human frame, diet, and in the cause and prevention of disease. 9. It is much more important to know what sort of a patient has a disease than what sort of a disease a patient has. 10. The patient is not just a medical condition, but a human being with a story, fears, and hopes. 11. Medicine is a science of uncertainty and an art of probability. 12. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. 13. Saving one life makes you a hero. Saving hundreds makes you a doctor. 14. Sometimes the best medicine is simply the presence of a compassionate doctor. 15. The good physician treats the disease. The great physician treats the patient who has the disease. 16. Behind every fine doctor is always a nurse. 17. It's not how much you do, but how much love you put into what you do that counts. 18. Be the doctor you would want for your loved ones. 19. A doctor sees pain, death, and suffering every day, yet chooses to return to work with strength and compassion. 20. You don't need to wear a cape to be a hero. A stethoscope will do. 21. Doctors put a wallop not to keep people out, but to see who cares enough to break it down. 22. Every patient carries her or his own doctor inside. 23. The life so short, the craft so long to learn. 24. Healing is a matter of time, but it is sometimes also a matter of opportunity. 25. It's a beautiful day to save lives. 26. Work for a cause, not for applause. Live to express, not to impress. 27. Compassion is the beginning of medicine. 28. You will never regret choosing a profession that allows you to reduce someone's pain. 29. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's the quiet voice saying, I will try again tomorrow. 30. A doctor's mission should not be just to treat the illness, but to understand the person behind the illness. 31. Success is not in never failing, but rising every time you fall, especially after a 36-hour shift. 32. When you're a doctor, every day you get the chance to make a difference. 33. Study while others are sleeping. Work while others are playing. Prepare while others are dreaming. 34. A stethoscope is a symbol not just of knowledge, but of responsibility. 35. You are not just learning to save a life, you're learning to change one forever. 36. In nothing do men more nearly approach the gods than in giving health to men. 37. Medicine, at its core, is the most human of sciences and the most scientific of humanities. 38. Your hands may shake now, but one day they will heal without hesitation. 39. Not every hero wears a mask, but every great doctor wears one when it matters most. 40. Even on the hardest days, remember, someone out there is alive because of your dedication. You chose a path that isn't easy, but it's one of purpose, strength, and service. Remember, every hour you study brings you one step closer to saving lives. The world needs doctors like you. Keep going. If this inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because the world needs more heroes in white coats. Bye, all the best.